May I be useless to you? I understand if this question seems odd, especially in a world that often measures our worth by what we can offer or achieve. The idea of being useless sounds undesirable, to say the least. Yet, let me tell you why. As we delve deeper into the fabric of human connection, we find that there's a profound beauty in being useless to one another. Picture this. You're sitting across from a friend, sharing your deepest thoughts and feelings without hesitation. When was the last time you experienced such a moment? In the last 3 decades, the percentage of people in North America who will answer never to this question has nearly doubled, along with those who say they have fewer than 3 close friends. No wonder why there's a loneliness epidemic in North America. A life with close friends can be happy, even when many other things go wrong. A life without close friends is like a house in the winter without heat. 2 years ago, I poured my heart and soul into a project at work, only to find myself sidelined and overlooked. The disappointment hit me like a ton of bricks. And in a moment of vulnerability, I broke down in front of my boss and teammates. The overwhelming sense of shame and frustration left me questioning my worth as a person. I remember how badly I wanted to call Josue, my best friend from Mexico. Regrettably, I lost contact with him when I moved to Canada. I had a rich social network, but all my connections lacked the depth, understanding, or emotional intimacy I needed to express my feelings openly. Even talking to Claudia, my wife, whom I deeply love and trust, was difficult. I didn't want her to feel sorry for me or see me as weak or unsuccessful. As the days passed, I found myself engrossed in work, hoping to evade the weight of my feelings. But when the night fell and the world grew quiet, the loneliness crept in like a persistent shadow. In the silence of those nights, when it was just me and my thoughts, I longed for someone who will listen without judgment, someone who could offer kindness without pity. But instead, the pain of loneliness reminded me of the absence of close friends in my life. Pondering on that experience, I wonder what it takes to consider someone a close, real friend. I think many of us have an answer in mind. I certainly have one. But what the ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle taught me surprised me and changed my perspective on friendship. According to Aristotle, there are 3 levels of friendship. At the bottom are the least emotionally connected friends, the useful friends. These are friendships based on utility to each other in work and social life. At the next level are friendships based on admiration. Things we like about them, such as their intelligence, sense of humor, and wearing sandals on the snow, like many of you, my Canadian friends. I cannot do that yet. At the highest level, we find our close friends. Relationships that are not a stepping stone to something else, but a blessing to pursue for their own sake. One of the great paradoxes about love is that the more you truly love someone, the less you expect something in return. In a materialistic sense, they are useless to us. These are friends to whom you can say, I don't need you. I simply love you. No strings attached, no judgment. I accept you as you are, flaws and all. How rare and wonderful are these friendships, don't you think? I hope you all have close friends in your lives. And if you don't, risk opening your heart with no other intention than to know others deeply and be deeply known by them. You will become a beacon of empathy and understanding in a world where relationships are often transactional. Dear friends, perhaps now my question doesn't seem too odd. May I be useless to you?